Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Bridging the Gap. My name is David James, and I'm here with Pax Garcia. Pax, welcome.
Nice to meet you.
Yes. Pax here is with TPUSA. He's also a student over at the college.
Yes,
and
sir.
him and I actually got to meet each other in the Young Republican environment.
Yes, in the Delmarva conservative movement.
Yes. Can you
That's
tell us a
right.
little bit about yourself?
Sure. So I'm a student at Salisbury University. I'm a bit of a non-traditional student in the sense that I'm 25 years old. I took a gap period between getting my associate degree and coming back to college. So I'm back at college at Salisbury University, and I'm studying applied mathematics and computer science. So it's a great time.
Nice.
And in the evenings, of course, I spend my time with different people doing politics, doing what I can, trying to contribute a little bit. Here with David James, of course. He's been nice enough to invite me onto his show, and it's great. It's great.
Thank you. Now, are you affiliated with the TPUSA over there at the college?
Yes. So I am the vice president
Okay.
of the TPUSA chapter at Salisbury University. I'm also a member of the Salisbury University College Republicans.
Nice. And I think I actually saw you as a moderator for a debate here recently.
That's correct.
Can you tell us a little bit about that debate?
Sure. So this was a very last minute, last second sort of debate that we did. We had talked about doing a debate, and specifically it was the Salisbury University College Republicans that hosted that. And so that was myself, Pax Garcia, as well as other students. Of course, the president of the SU College Republicans, Colin McEvers, who participated in that debate. And so it was a very last minute thing where we threw it together. Fortunately, the other debate participant, Joe Venosa, of course, of Open Agenda, he's been friends with Colin McEvers, the other debate participant and president of College Republicans. They've been friends for quite a long time. And so they were able to make it happen very last second, in spite of all the last minute changes that had to be made in order to bring it all together. And so we had this debate. The central topic was illegal immigration, and that, of course, was posted on YouTube. You can go and find that. That's at the Maryland Maverick YouTube channel, and so you can find that. You know, thankfully, as the moderator, I really didn't have to do too much moderating. Would you say so?
I think that it went very well. I actually have to commend both participants. I mean, they have two different political views, but it was definitely handled very professionally. Now,
Yes.
Pax, having the last name Garcia, I mean, can I ask you how you feel about what's going on with the 287G here in Wycomico County?
Absolutely. So my last name, as you said, is Garcia. So I am half Mexican and half white.
Okay.
I come from a Mexican father and a white American mother. And so, as a conservative myself, the 287G program, it actually, me leaning conservative, it makes sense to me. If people are going to come to this country, they should do it legally. They should do their best to do it through the confines of the process and to have the patience to do that. Now, of course, for practical reasons, not everybody goes that route. And some people may not even be educated on the process for becoming a legal citizen, as opposed to just coming over the border illegally or going one of those steps in coming over illegally. And so, I was informed about the 287G program, and my knowledge of it is still maybe not as great as somebody like Colin McEvers, for example, who was in the debate.
Yeah.
But to what I heard, this was a very tame program that allows ICE to participate in holding people that are in custody already,
yes.
further in custody, so that they can investigate whether this person is legal or illegal. Would you say that's correct?
Yeah, for the most part, I understand that. I know it wasn't that through 287G, they won't have boots on the ground, if you will, from our sheriff's office going knocking doors and things like that. But
Right.
it'd be more if they're already incarcerated. And,
Right.
And actually, from what I understand, ICE is given 48 hours. Now, I personally want to say this. 48 hours is less than what they give other states to pick up people that are wanted. Like if somebody in Florida was wanted here in Maryland, they give them longer than they give ICE, which is 48 hours.
Yeah.
Now, I want to also say this because I saw you at the council meeting last month, actually.
Yes.
We were there, and of course, the hot topic was 287G, but there was also another hot topic, and it had something to do with the councilman, James Wynn.
That's right. Right.
And I remember, actually, just let everyone out there know, it had to do with after the unfortunate assassination of Charlie Kirk, Councilman James Wynn, during that council meeting that came up, actually, I think may have been like within days of that.
Yes. Yes, it was.
He actually stood up and at the appropriate time, and he said a couple of scriptures, and he prayed. And there were some people that wasn't happy with it, and they made a big fuss. And since then, I'm hearing that they want to try to take prayer out of the council meetings. Well,
ridiculous.
I agree. Of course, me putting God first in everything, I'm a minister first. I definitely applaud Councilman Wynn, and of course, I guess I'd say I'm a little bit biased since I also was there while Councilman Wynn was growing up in the church that I grew up in, and seeing him do this now, it just made him a role model. But I remember I actually had an opportunity to speak there, but I remember you walking up to me and asked me, did I speak? And then you said, okay, and then I noticed that you went up and spoke.
Yes. I did do that. I was told by the people in the College Republicans that we were going to go out to the county council meeting and defend James Wynn. Of course, I saw the clip where he read from Scripture, from the Bible, about 2 weeks prior to the date that a couple of us College Republicans went out and defended him. And so we did so during the open discourse, open comments, public comments section of the county council meeting. This was in early October, so this month. And we went up there, a number of us went up there and said some things in order to defend him. Of course, Christianity is the foundation of the United States of America. The ethics, the culture, the faith, the beliefs in Jesus Christ and the Holy Trinity, this is the foundation of America. The founders, of course, were mostly Christian. Mostly, they were Protestant Christian. Now, I myself am an Orthodox Christian, but at the same time, Protestants, Catholics, and Orthodox Christians, we all believe in Jesus Christ as the Son of God. And so this was very important to me personally to go up and defend Councilman James Wynn. And I knew that 287G was also a hot topic. But a couple of us from the College Republicans, we decided to, instead of speaking on 287G, although a few of us did speak on 287G, several of us said, let's focus on Christ. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can go up there and actually make a difference in some way. And what some people noticed, and of course it's hard to quantify this, but some people noticed that after we started speaking one by one, different Salisbury University students and different young people of Generation Z that are not Salisbury University students but heard about this event through the College Republicans, after we began to speak and preach the name of Christ here in this public comment section, we saw a lot of the people that were left-leaning on the 287G issue then invoke Christianity as a reason for why they should be opposed to 287G. So we found this very interesting, how just by our presence we were able to sort of maybe influence the conversation a little bit. And so us young people, it was especially young men who were there, we are very vibrant, you could even say very convicted about our faith and even about our politics.
Absolutely.
And so we'll be out there time and time again. Christians in this area, the Tri-County area, are very united, regardless of denomination, regardless of Orthodox, Catholic, or Protestant. We're very united, especially when it comes to many of the political issues of our time, of our country, and of our local area. And so that's what it was. We were very happy to go out there and defend Councilman Wynn.
Absolutely.
And Councilman Wynn, he spoke to me and he said, thank you for that. And I tipped my hat off to him again, just like I did at the county council meeting. And we'll be out there again if we need to be. If they are going to remove prayer or the ability in any way to read from the Bible, for example, or to pray during a local government meeting, that's not going to fly. That will not fly with the voters, both Republican and Democrat, and I'll even say many independents are not going to be okay with that, whether it's because they're Christian or because you're censoring free speech, which after all is what Charlie Kirk stood for, who inspired many of us.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Thank you.
that's
Thank
what
you.
it was.
You know, I really, I almost got teared up. Actually, I may have teared up a little bit, seeing how many young people that was so on fire for the things of God. And standing up there, y'all were very, very much to the point and very respectful. You weren't confrontational, and I applaud y'all for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
yes. And I mean, I know as being a conservative myself, the foundation of God is what this country was founded upon, and we definitely need to stay. If you don't stand up for something, you will fall for anything.
That's correct.
You know,
That's
and,
correct.
Now, of
You know
course,
who said that? Somebody said that. Kendrick Lamar said that in his Section 80 album. I don't know if you're familiar with Kendrick
no, I'm
Lamar's
not,
music, but
interesting.
yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay. Now, I also want to say that after that, I received a photo of a meme that there was somebody who wasn't happy with Councilman Wynn praying, and I guess wasn't really happy with the college Republicans standing up for him, and
Yes.
because of how your hair is, your beard, and what people think that Jesus looked like, they made fun of you, and you know.
Oh, yes. I did see this meme, yes. So,
Yes.
you know, different people were upset about that meme that was created by somebody in Open Agenda, I believe it was, which is another local show here in the Tri-County area, here in Wycomico County.
We're not sure of that, if it was Open Agenda.
We're not sure. Okay. Excuse me. Correction, we're not sure. But,
Right.
you know, no matter who it was, I really took it in good fun. I do look like Jesus. I get told that quite a lot. So I wasn't upset or mad about that. If anything, I understand there's a left versus right political dynamic that exists in this country. And of course, it exists here locally in Wycomico County. So I understand. Jokes are jokes. People like to have fun. And I took it as that. I just took it as a joke. And that's really all it was in my mind.
I respect you. I respect that. And of course, for someone like me, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because,
Right.
you know, you're standing up for the things that you should be standing up for, and people are making jokes about it,
Yes.
whoever it was.
Yes.
But I have to commend you, young man, because you didn't allow that to deter you. You didn't get upset, want to throw shade at anybody about it.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, the next thing I know, you're right back out there again with people, and I applaud you for that. I
Oh,
applaud
thank you.
Now,
Thank
let me
you.
ask you this with TPUSA.
Yes.
What are y'all doing there on the college campus as of right now?
So right now, the TPUSA chapter is really heavily affiliated with the college Republicans there at Salisbury. We only have so many people that are participating, and so we've really decided to, in order to increase the number of people in both groups, to bring them together, to really collectivize it or centralize it. I think that as time progresses, as we continue to talk to people and inspire people, we're really going to expand, and we're really going to have a lot of people. We're very active as a group of conservatives there at Salisbury, in the sense of going out and doing these different events. Of course, we attend the Delmarva Conservative Movement meetings
Yes, you
each
do.
month.
Appreciate that too.
Of course, with Mr. President of Delmarva Conservative Movement, David James, sitting right here. So, and we also have done other things as well, like the debate, where we had at least 100 students.
Sure.
Again, like we said earlier, that was a very last second debate. Next time, we're going to have microphones. Maybe we'll be in the auditorium.
There you go.
We'll have time to plan it all out, and we might get way more than 100 students next time. And you know, Salisbury University, it's a small state school, so we have something like 8,000 or 9,000 students there, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere around there.
They seem to be growing.
Yes. So those are some of the things we've done. We also attended, of course, the fundraiser event for County Executive Julie Giordano.
Yes, you did.
Who is the incumbent.
A lot of you, actually.
Yes. At least, I want to say 12 or 15 of us went out there to support. Actually, yes, it was 15 because we had 15 tickets. So we were able to get in without having to pay anything. They were kind enough to let us in and to join their event and to talk to people and to network, get to know everybody. We had lots of people of different generations that were there, different age groups that really commended us for being of Generation Z, younger, and being so interested and convicted to get into the political arena to the best of our ability as it currently stands in this county. So
yeah. And by the way, I gotta thank y'all for I seen your new picture for the Young Republicans, and I think you included my wife and I. I haven't been included with being young in years, so I appreciate you putting me into that.
Of course. Of course.
When we come back, we'll be with one of our guests here, but Pax will be joining us as a host and going forward with Bridging the Gap. And again, he mentioned Colin McEvers, who is actually one of the launch host. He still is part of us, along with, he does with Maryland Maverick. So we're looking forward to doing a lot of great work with you there, Mr. Garcia, and welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Yep.
I look forward to the next segment.
All right, stay tuned.